It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Crossed into the box. That'll be a throw-in. And they've got a throw. Pedro Porro. Martinez. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now this could be a chance. Pedri! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Very nicely done. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz picks it up out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Goretzka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Williams. Williams' cross. Nubel deals with that nice and simple. Musiala. Raum. Brandt. Undav. And it's Sané. Kimmich. And here's Sané. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Sané. Musiala. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry. Martinez can get it clear. Musiala. And here's Undav. Undav! Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone for it! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Germany are in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Spain have reclaimed it.
It's Perez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a mighty effort!
Cleared without complication. Zubimendi. And here's Nico Williams.
Out to the left it goes.
And it's Pedri. Williams.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's in, surely! Williams!
Kimmich. Sané. Musiala. Brandt. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found a way through. And it's Ruiz. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Gets it away. Zubimendi. Pedri. Grimaldo elects to cross.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Pedri. Yamal. Sané. Germany making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kimmich. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Lenormand. Germany leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Now that's well seen too. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck, aim forwards. Grimaldo. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's gone out for a throw-in. Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. Rudiger. Musiala. Brandt. And it's played forward. Rao. And here's Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Gnabry, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Lenormand with the clearance.
Germany clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Rome clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he's there to clear it. Musiala! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And here's Undav. Here's a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Undav really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play. No way through there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Martinez. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Perez. Pedri. Zubimendi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a nicely weighted pass. There will be a throw-in. Showing good feet. Fabian Ruiz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a promising position. Gnabry. Brandt. Goretzka moved on forwards. Gnabry. That is lovely. Yamal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Schlotterbeck. Musiala, gently done. And it's Sané. Sané tries a deft little ball. Now it's Perez. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Perez. It's Perez!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Brown looking to add to his goal. Schlotterbeck forwards and with intent. Musiala. Kimmich. Musiala. Pedri. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. Pedri with... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Brandt. Rudiger. Raum. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Martinez. Moved on forwards. Yamal. That's very neat. Lobbed in behind.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Sané. Goretzka. Brandt. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez gets over and intercepts. Yamal shifted upfield. Williams! And can he finish it? And he's lifted it over. And it's Sané. Kimmich. Brandt. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goretzka. Musiala. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz tries to thread one through. Oh, nice touch. And it's Grimaldo. Williams. Lovely feet. Nico Williams tries a cross. Gnabry. Now it's Undav. Goretzka. Brandt. Brandt played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Gnabry with... Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Pedri. Lenormand, aim forwards. Pedri. Lenormand has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Sané. Brandt. Brandt played out towards the right wing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And played it back swiftly. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro wins the duel this time. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. And here's Perez. It's Perez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Goretzka. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zubimendi. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Gnabry played with finesse. Oh, Red, nice interception. Schlotterbeck. Goretzka. Rudiger. Raum, gently done. Lenormand gets it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Perez. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Chooses to go back. Williams! It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Kimmich. Schlotterbeck. Brandt. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez. Yamal. Nico Williams. Brandt. And it's Sané. Germany heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nico Williams. Now it's Perez. Yamal forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. It's Perez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Perez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nice control. Pedri. Williams. Grimaldo. Pedri. Nico Williams. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear. Martinez. Subimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Played into space out wide. Kimmich clears it away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Yamal. Musiala. Goretzka shifted upfield. Lenormand. Subimendi. Nico Williams. Referee's given a throw. And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Can he latch on to this? That's a super give and go. Cleared away. Nico Williams crossed in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Williams. Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance! Gnabry. Goretzka. And he's on a charge. Goretzka. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fabian Ruiz. That's a throw. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Swings it across. He's clearly asking too much with that. Schlotterbeck. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Musiala. Now it's Perez. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Undav. And it's Brandt. And here's Sané. Reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Germany can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. And here's Musiala. Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedri. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Nico Williams. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Goretzka. Rudiger. Brandt. Musiala, aim forwards. Pedri. That's a throw. Sané. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Raum. Goretzka. And it's played forward. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams. Perez. Picks it up out wide. Zubimendi. And here's Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Nice physical challenge. Sané. Now it's Undav. Yamal. Now it's Williams. Pedri. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Musiala. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Gnabry. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Pedri. Into the channel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rudiger. Goretzka. Raum. Brandt. Brandt, gently done. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Zaragoza. Pedri. Zaragoza. Pedri. And here's Perez. Perez spread out to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Grimaldo opts to play it back. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And here's Perez. Oh, he goes for a shot! Pedro Porro with the short one. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's got to be in. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The normal team still separated by the game's only goal. Rudiger. Zubimendi. Zaragoza. Oh, that's nice. And here's Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Kimmich, delivered in. Pedro Porro gets it away. And it's Brandt. Yamal. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Pass has gone astray. Rudiger. Goretzka. Gnabry. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Yamal, and it's Porro. That'll be a throw. Played into the middle. Cleared away. And here's Perez. Moved on forwards. Brandt. Musiala. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Undav. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fabian Ruiz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro cuts it out. Brandt. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Zaragoza. Pedri. That's good play. Now it's Zaragoza. No way through, so back it comes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out. Brandt. Sane. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich, gently done. Big chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yep, it's a corner. Brown plays it short. Played in deep. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Get a throw in. Gnabry. Oh, good ball. Subimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Fabian Ruiz forwards and with intent. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Always onto this. He's cut it out. Brandt. Gnabry. Goretzka. That's really well manoeuvred. Bundav finds himself offside. And it's Brandt. Sane. Schlotterbeck shifted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. He's through. Pedri! Perez. Great defending. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Bundav. Goretzka. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zaragoza. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Aim forwards. Raum. Gnabry. Brandt. Goretzka, who does have an assist to his name. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Martinez, shifted upfield. Nubel sends that a long way. He's through here. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Rudiger attempts a clearance. That's tidy. Zaragoza climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Sane. Brandt. Kimmich. Goretzka. And it's Gnabry. Played out wide. Deep cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. Zaragoza. Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Pedri. Zaragoza. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Musiala. Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. Goretzka. And it's played forward. Grimaldo. Zaragoza. Pedri. Now it's Zaragoza. Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Now he's got space here. And he's heaved it away. What a throw in. Pedro Porro. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goretzka, gently done. And here's Undav. down, and it's pulled back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Morata, Zaragoza. Grimaldo. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Musiala. Brandt. Pedro Porro clears it away. Out to the right. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Sané. Musiala. Sané stood his ground strongly. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Martinez, forwards and with intent. Brandt. Sané, ball's played through. Kimmich. Sané. Now it's Undav. Can he get onto this? Zaragoza, and it's Grimaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Germany, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Fabian Ruiz. Kimmich. Brandt. Five minutes left on the clock. Cleared away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Gnabry. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Goretzka. Musiala. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Lenormand gently done. Yamal. And here's Morata. Now it's Zaragoza. Grimaldo. Pedri. And here's Pedri. Can he deliver? Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety.
Fabian Ruiz!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Kimmich. And it's Brandt. Musiala shifted upfield. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Zaragoza. And it's played in here. Musiala trying to keep this in. Now it's Zaragoza. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a goal kick. Grimaldo cuts out the pass. Brandt. And it's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear. Sane in acres of space out wide. Fabian Ruiz. And that's that. Germany are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think this is a win that owes a lot to front-footed defending. I think the way they defended from up top starved the opposition of space, and they were able to go from strength to strength thereafter.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.